at the fifth house, direct from the seventh aspect. So the fifth house is about entertainment, is about the hobby. So here, this person will not be able to enjoy his hobbies because enemy sign is right here. You know, the biggest enemy of the Saturn, Sun. So due to this Leo sign, the Saturn here will not let this person enjoy his hobbies. You know, if the person is willing to work, because Saturn here will try to make this person work, ascendant, right? So Saturn looking at ascendant try to make this person serious, hardworking, and more willing to work. Now next, the Saturn from here will be looking at here. The Saturn will be looking directly to the 8th house from the 10th aspect, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. So with the 10th aspect, the Saturn looking here in Scorpio. Now the Scorpio is important because Scorpio is here for change and transformation. And this is the house of mantra, tantra, meditation, occult sciences, death and rebirth, everything unknown. This is about that. So this unknown thing could give this person gains because Saturn is in the house of gains. So this person could be gaining from spiritual aspects. And we already know that 2023 is all about spirituality. And for Aries ascendant especially, this Saturn is looking into the 8th house, giving this person opportunity to be more spiritual, to be the change he wants to see. And once he will be more spiritual, he will be getting gains. Okay. Now, another thing about this is the remedies, okay? So the first remedy and the common remedy for everybody, the first remedy is breathing exercises. The second remedy is feed the crows. Now, why feed the crows? The Saturn here is going into the Aries sign. And the air, Saturn in the air. What is the Saturn in the air? Saturn in the air is crow. So if you will feed the crows, especially on this date, if you'll feed the crow on the day Saturn is entering into Aquarius, you'll see that the Saturn will give you very less malefic results. Okay. Now another remedies for Aries ascendant could be, the first remedy is, this person should get Rudra Abhishek done. Because the Saturn here is going in Aquarius, and this person should also worship Kal Bhairava, because Aquarius is all about Saturn plus Rahu's energy, and the Kal Bhairava is lord of both of them. So he should be doing Rudra Abhishek, he should be doing Kal Bhairava Stakam, and he should be feeding crows and doing breathing exercises regularly. Another remedy here is, this is the 11th house, which is related to large groups. So he could be going in some large organization and doing free seva. He should be working free for some kind of big organization, some kind of organization which is doing some work for the society or doing work for the people. So this is about Saturn in Aries ascendant. Now moving on to Saturn in, okay, let me write down here. How could I forget? Okay, see, that's Mercury retrograde. I literally made all the lagnas, but unfortunately now I only have one in the recording. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it again. So, for Taurus ascendant, it will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 1. And Saturn would be coming here. So now, Saturn will be transiting in the 10th house. So this year is all about, So this year will be all about hard work and career. So 2023 for Taurus ascendant will always be about career, hard work, and I'm not gonna write all the things, I'm just gonna speak. So this will be about career, this will be about his society and his reputation in society. So this person will be so much more serious about his own reputation in the society due to his work. So he will be working hard, he will be working more during this time. And now from here, the Saturn will be looking right here into the 12th house. So this person could be going to the foreign lands and working. So this is about abroad, right? This house is all about foreign land and losses and whatever. But yeah, from here the Saturn will be taking this guy abroad to make out work, to make him work. Now why only abroad? Why he will not work in the hometown? Because the Saturn is directly aspecting the 4th house, which is the home itself. And the Saturn will not let this person be here. Instead, it will take him here. So, the Saturn will be taking this person abroad. And there is one more fact approving this thing, that the Rahu is transiting right now here. And whenever the Rahu is transiting in the 12th house and it is aspected by the Saturn, this person will be moving abroad. So if you're Taurus ascendant, you are moving abroad soon. Plan accordingly. And from here, the Saturn will also be looking into the 7th house. Again, in the sign of transformation. So this person will be transformed by some opposite sex. By somebody of, if this is a chart of a male, then he will be meeting some female, some partner, some life partner, some work partner, or any kind of partner which will transform this person into something. Now this transformation will be good or bad, we have to see from the birth chart, because we have to see the position of Mars, we have to see the position of Moon, and we have to see the actual position of Saturn in this person's chart. Now, coming to the remedies. The first remedy that comes here for the Taurus ascendant is they should be donating locks, iron locks, to Kal Bhairav temple. Bhairav temple on the day of transit. So on this date again, always remember this date, 17 January 2023. So on 17 January, this person should be donating locks. Now why the locks? The locks will unlock his career. Unlock his career. And you will see that this person, if this person is willing to put efforts and energy in his work, then he will be rewarded once the Saturn will be moving here. But for 2.5 years, he will have to work. He will have to work a lot. And if this person is married, the Saturn is looking into the house of married life. So there are many ups and downs. Many ups and downs in married life coming. And this person could be moving away from the family, away from the spouse, in order to go abroad and work. So for the remedies, the first remedy is of lock. You should donate iron locks in Kal Bhairav temple on the day of the transit. The second remedy is you could even donate coconuts. And another remedy that you should do is anonymous charity. AC. People just tell that, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and they'll make their names written on big boards that, yeah, they did some charity. But that is wrong when the Saturn is in the 10th house, especially during the transit of Saturn in the 10th house. So doing anonymous charity could help him getting rid of this bad results of family and spouse. Okay, now coming to another lagna, which is again not mentioned. I think that I should also copy this thing because it could be going somewhere. Yeah. So for Gemini ascendant, very nice. So the Saturn will be transiting right here in the ninth house. So ninth house is about father. Ninth house is about luck. So here this person, the Ketu is expecting, like Ketu is placed here. Let me just make Ketu here. So Ketu is here. And Ketu is directly looking at Saturn in the ninth house. And ninth house is of father. Ketu is of loss. So this person could be facing some kind of losses from the father or to the father. Either the father will be losing something, or this guy could be losing father. So take care of the father's health if you are Gemini ascendant and and your Saturn is transiting here. I will be giving few remedies for this as well. But yeah, the first thing that I noticed in Gemini ascendant is that Ketu directly aspecting the ninth house and Saturn being transiting here could be problematic. Okay, so take care of father and father's health. This is the first thing that you should do. Secondly, the Saturn will be looking at the 11th house. And we know that this is the house of luck. And the Saturn looking here in the house of gains. And Saturn being the, delay. So this person could be facing some kind of delay in the gains. So this person could be thinking that my luck is not working. Luck is not working and I'm not gaining what I want. And right from here, the Saturn will be looking in the third house. Third house is of the siblings. And the third house is also the mark house for the father. It's the 7th from 9th. So the Marak house of the father. Now if the planet here in your birth chart is not suitable or is not in good harmony, or if it's bad in dasha or whatever, then this could be causing problem to your father. Next thing, the Saturn looking in the third house will be giving problems in communication. So you will not be able to communicate well with your partners or with the nears and dears. Especially there could be fight with neighbors. There could be fight with neighbors, especially when Sun will transit here. So take care. When the Sun is getting in Leo, there could be direct fight or battle with your neighbors. Now from here the Saturn is also looking in the 6th house. 6th house again in the sign of transformation. The sign of transformation is very, very, very important. So the Saturn looking into 6th house could be giving prolonged diseases. Now the Rahu will be coming here soon, and Rahu will be looking here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Once Rahu will start looking at this house, the house of transformation, and the Saturn is already looking here, this could be causing a lot of troubles and a lot of health issues for this person. So either it is the indication of prolonged disease, or it is the indication of a disease which is already there but is not recognized on time. It was not diagnosed well. So we need to take care here in Gemini ascendant that they need to take care of their health during this time. And they also need to take care about their father. They'll also need to take care about their siblings, because this is also siblings. But this will be giving him slow gains. Slow gains I'll be giving you. Why slow gains? Because slow and steady wins the race, and that's the theory of Saturn looking in 11th house. And that's pretty much all about Gemini ascendant. And there are a few remedies for Gemini ascendant. The first remedy is that in this case, the Saturn being the Lord of 9th house. Being Lord of 9th house means that this Saturn is actually benefic for this guy. For Gemini, the Saturn is a good planet. So what do we do for the good planet? We try to keep it close. So wearing iron ring iron ring in their right hand. I'll write here right hand and middle finger. So right hand, middle finger should be wearing iron, and you'll see that yeah, the gains will be better, and you'll see that the malefic effects are way less than they were expected. Okay, now moving on to another chart. So that was the only remedy, but you know, the breathing and the crow remedy is for everybody, for every ascendant. Now moving on to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So for the Cancer ascendants, the Aquarius will be in the 8th house and the Saturn will be transiting in the 8th house. Now there is one thing that I would love to discuss here, and that thing is, if you by chance, okay, let it be there, you know, it's very interesting thing, so I will be discussing it in end. I will be discussing this thing in end. So from here, the Saturn in the 8th house will be giving benefits out of spiritual energies, you know, meditation, tantra, mantra. If you do this thing during this time, your Saturn will be giving you very, very, very good results. Because just after this, the Saturn is going to the Guru. You know, the Saturn will be moving to Pisces. Once the Saturn will move to Guru, all the spiritual activities, all the mantra, all the tantra, all the meditation that you do during this time, the efforts you put is Saturn. The gains you will get is Jupiter. And for Cancer ascendants, Jupiter is very good planet. You know, Jupiter will be giving good results for Cancer ascendants. So you should be doing a lot of mantra, a lot of tantra, a lot of meditation, and a lot of spiritual activities. The more spiritual activities you will do, once the Saturn will move here to the Guru, it will be giving you very good results. Now from here, the Saturn is aspecting the 10th house. 10th house is about career. So here, these people could be, you know, changing their place for career. They could be going somewhere for career. Now why? Because originally this is Scorpio, and Scorpio is transformation. You know, originally the Scorpio is transformation, and for the career, the transformation could happen. Not just for career, for family, the transformation could also happen. Now, why I said moving away from the family to, you know, do their career? Because Saturn is directly aspecting second house. Second house is about, you know, family and your fixed assets. So, and your comfort zone. This is your comfort zone because you were born here and this was your comfort zone. This is what you feel like your comfort zone. So Saturn will be spoiling your comfort zone, making you work, and the Saturn will be looking here at the 5th house. So again, this could be giving you transformation using hobbies. You know, you could be meeting people in entertainment industry. You could be, you know, meeting a lot of celebrities. You could be doing work according to what people want. You would be involved in social media marketing, or you would be famous in social media during this time. But you will have to be away from the family, and you'll have to be hardworking in your career, and you will also need to be spiritual during this time. So the first remedy is don't be greedy. You know, this is very important remedy here. Because if you will be greedy, your Saturn will be giving you bad results here. And other two remedies will apply as it is. Okay, now. So Saturn being in the 7th house for Leo ascendants is problem in marriage. You know, a lot of problem is coming through marriage or your life partner could be trying to hurt you, could be trying to battle with you, or you could be having some kind of issues in your married life in next 2.5 to 3 years. So just note it down. They won't go away. And due to this, you could be losing your reputation, because ninth house is a kind of reputation. And I know most people just consider 10th house as reputation, but no, the ninth is also about your reputation. So this guy could be losing his reputation. This guy will be more, taking care about his physical health and will be more concerned about his physical health. It will be making him serious, more serious. So what we call here is that, yeah, this person could be losing a lot of happiness and would be feeling like, yeah, I'm not that happy. Why am I not that happy? So that thing we will be seeing in Leo ascendants. And this in the ninth house could be spoiling things with father, and, could be delaying luck. And the Saturn will be looking at the fourth house. So Saturn looking at the fourth house from Aquarius could be causing car accident. So you have to be very much aware while you are driving. If you are Leo ascendant, you are prone to accident in coming year. So take care about this thing so that you will not go in, very high speed and whatever you guys do. Don't do that, because this could be problematic. Saturn is looking directly at the 10th house, and it is the sign of transformation. So this could be transforming you completely. Now the transformation could be using a surgery. Now why am I using surgery? Because see, it's Jupiter here. So in the original house of Scorpio, the Jupiter, Karka planet of doctor, is here. So a doctor could be doing transformation for you here. So take care and do not, drive fast. Another interesting thing here is that the Saturn in 7th house could be bringing problems in business. But, these guys, when the Saturn was here, have faced a lot of competition. A lot of competition. And now is the time to do hard work to beat this competition. And if you guys can beat your competition, you will be rewarded, because this is reward. This is something that you're getting. Ninth house is something you're getting, right? Okay. Now, the remedy for this is, one remedy is there, donate tea. Of course, cooked tea, not just the tea bags. So try to donate tea on the day of the Saturn transiting in Aquarius. Now, Virgo. Okay, so now for the Virgo, the Saturn will be here in the 6th house. I'll be doing quick because I think this video will take so long. So, yeah. Saturn here will be giving prolonged diseases, looking directly into 8th house of transformation in Aries sign. So we can see accident coming on the cards and the transformation happening to you. And in this accident, it could be severe one, because the Saturn is directly looking at its enemy in the 12th house. So the Saturn looking at 12th, Saturn looking at 8th, and Saturn looking at 3rd. So in this case, you could be having a severe accident, or you could be having a severe disease that will take you to the hospital for a very short while again and again, because 3rd house is about short travels either to the hospital or to the death. So for death, I doesn't really mean death, but yeah. So the first remedy coming up here is This one is a difficult remedy, so I'm gonna write it down somewhere. Okay, let me write it down here. Okay, so the first remedy that comes down here is go to Shamshan every morning and sweep there. Yeah, that's all. I don't know why is it way too much things. So yeah. Okay. So you need to go to Shamshan every morning and try to sweep the floor, Because if you will be doing that, you will be going to Shamshan every day. You will be already going here every day, right? And if you will be going here every day by your own will, you will not have to go here. So that's very difficult remedy to do, but you should do that remedy. Just a second, let me mute all the chats and everything. I don't know why I'm getting it. Yeah, so go to Shamshan every morning and sweep the floor. If you will do that for Virgo ascendants, you will be seeing a lot of gains coming to your life and you will be staying safe. One more remedy I recommend to you is, donating alcohol. Let me write down here once again. Donate alcohol in Kal Bhairav temple. Okay, so this is important remedy to do. If you can go and donate alcohol in Kal Bhairav temple on the day Saturn is transiting in your 6th house, that will be very much beneficial for you. Okay, rest other remedies are as they are. Okay, so I copied it on very right point. But why am I not able to paste it? Okay, because of this. Yeah. So now coming to this sign. Okay, for Libra ascendants, the Saturn will be in the 5th house, creating a Raj Yoga. Now, how the Raj Yoga? It is 5th from its exaltation sign. This is where it gets exalted, right? Libra is where the Saturn gets exalted and it is transiting 5th to itself. That means in the Trikona from its exaltation. Now, whenever the planet is transiting in the Trikona of exaltation in its Mool Trikon sign, it will be giving gains and unexpected gains. Now from here we will be looking that the Saturn is directly looking at the house of gains. Directly looking at the house of large groups. Oh, sorry, yeah. House of large group, house of elder brother, house of gains, house of very close friends, house of unexpected and sudden benefits. It is also looking at the 7th house, house of business and spouse, of course. But here I want to talk about business because Libra is all about business, right? Now, the Saturn looking in the house of business and the house of gains means that this and the house of assets as well. Saturn looking in the house of gain, Saturn looking in the house of asset, and Saturn looking into the house of business. This could be the great opportunity for Libra ascendants to do a lot in their business. And it is transiting from, 5th from its exaltation sign in a Mool Trikon Rashi. This is very good Raj Yoga for the Libra ascendants. So if you are Libra as ascendant, you are lucky this year. You're lucky, your time has came and your Saturn is trying to give you very good results. But, we will need to see the degree of this Saturn, not in transit, in the general Kundali. We will need to see the degree, nakshatra and placement of this Shani or Saturn to really see the gains. But if it is positive, it is going to give you business, it is going to give you gains, it is going to increase your assets. But if it is negative, it is going to spoil your marriage, it is going to spoil your business, it is going to defame you in larger communities, and it will gonna take your all the assets, and you will be under debts. And you know you will be under debts because the Saturn is moving in the sixth house. So we will need to see if it's positive or negative in accordance to everybody's chart. But yeah, mostly it is gonna be positive because whatever it is transiting fifth, which is very good. And it is Yoga Karaka. It's YK for Libra. Okay, now I'm just gonna erase here only and change the lagnas. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you the remedies, right? So the remedy for the Libra should be very easy. The first remedy is donate something made of iron. It could be iron geometries to the kids. Because once you'll be donating iron geometries to the kids, it will be helping them with their education. And in the fifth house, it is something extra they are getting, which is they are not getting from their education. So it's gonna make it easier for you guys. Now, for the Scorpio, who are, very transformable people, who really get to see a lot of transformation in their life, the Saturn is going to look at them and give them a lot of transformation. Physically, they will be transformed. Mentally, they will be transformed. Due to the health issues or due to the, a lot of what we say, competition coming their way, a lot of hardships coming their way for the career. So they will need to change themselves, they'll need to change themselves in order to attain career. So now what they can do? The first thing, they should be changing their look. The first remedy is change look. Keep a beard. Saturn is beard, right? You should be keeping a beard. If you will be keeping a beard, you will be removing this negative effect of Scorpio that could give you transformation physically. Because you are physically transforming yourself. You are keeping beard and you are, physically transforming yourself. Automatically, you are doing that. And if you are doing that, your stars will give you less effects there. The second thing, donate medicines. It is looking at the sixth house, giving you prolonged disease. Donate medicines. Next, try to move away from your hometown to work, because that's going to happen. You will need to go away from the hometown to work here. So, yeah, that's all about the Scorpio. Now, Sagittarius. Let me just do it here only. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius, 9, 10, 11. So, some kind of transformation is going to happen in your communication. Some kind of transformation is going to happen to your brother. It's directly looking in the fifth house, your entertaining sources will be completely gone. Or you will be more attracted towards them. There could be problems with the father, because it's directly looking in its enemy sign in the ninth house. There could be problems if you stay abroad. Or if you already stay abroad, there could be some transformation happening and you could be coming home. Now, how you could be coming home? Because Saturn is looking here and it's moving towards home. Saturn looking at the 12th house, giving you transformation to get you home. So the Saturn could bring you home if you are out of the country. Or if you're out of the hometown, whatever. Now, the Saturn in Aquarius will be looking at the fifth house. Now, fifth house is the knowledge other than this education. The knowledge of Vedas, the knowledge of Tantra, the knowledge of Mantra. It is the extraordinary knowledge that you could attain. So try to focus on this kind of energy. Because 8th to itself is happening transformation and the Saturn is looking at it. So if the more you will be indulged into tantra, mantra, meditation, and learning new things which is not mentioned in books, you will see the gains coming through the Saturn. The Saturn looking at ninth will give you a bit of delay in the luck. Yeah, but there is no remedy that you should do for that. Otherwise, it could be, hurting father. Now, we are only left with 3 lagnas. Let me start. Oops. I think I should just, make a new one. That's better. And that's easy. Wait. Why is it not happening? Oh yeah, it happened. Okay. So, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now here, the Saturn is placed in the second house, taking away your assets, your home, and your wishes. So, that seemed bad, right? But no, it's not like that. Because here the Saturn is king of the chart. And when the king of the chart is transiting in the second house, it will gain the assets, bringing the property and gains. Now again, we have discussed this in the Libra chart that we need to see the real position of Saturn, the real degree of Saturn, and the real nakshatra of the Saturn and other planets as well. But if we just talk about the transit, the king is transiting in the second house in Mool Trikona Rashi, and it's very happy here, looking happily towards home and looking happily towards wishes and large groups. Now, coming to the remedy. The Saturn here could be spoiling or giving you ego. If you'll be gaining, you'll be ego. You'll be getting ego. So the first thing is, do not have ego. If you will be having ego problems, the Saturn here is gonna give you, take away your home, take away your gains. And it's looking at the 8th house, so it's gonna transform you negatively. So you need to take care about it. Now, coming to another thing. Wait, let me just turn my Wi-Fi off. Oh wow, why didn't I thought before? So, just a second. So remedy is, just do not take ego. Just do not, be egoistic, because that's gonna spoil your life. Okay, so here the Saturn will be transforming you. You will be more, what's happening? You will be more, down to earth personality, or you will be more serious, and you could be losing some weight if it's female chart and you are trying to lose weight. So yeah, you will be losing weight. So try to lose weight in a good form, because it should be good. If the Saturn would be having connection with this house, then the person could be losing weight due to the disease. But it's not in this case, because Saturn is looking in the 3rd house. 3rd house is the house of efforts. So the person will be physically transforming himself due to his own efforts. So if you're exercising and you're trying to lose weight, it's gonna work out. Next, the Saturn is directly looking here. So again, the troubles with spouse, wife or husband. So there will be troubles, and frequent fights will be there. So, and there's nothing we can do anything about this, because it's enemy sign. The Saturn in Mool Trikona is of course strong, looking at the 7th house, giving influence to the business and the wife and partnerships. So if you are in a partnership in business, this is work life, right? So if you are in business with partnership, your partnership could be spoiled. So, be aware of it and just keep all the paperwork clear. All the PW has to be very much clear if you are into business and in partnership. Another remedy, do not go in partnership during this 3 years. Upcoming 3 years, no partnership should be, there. Another thing, the Saturn here will try to give you some hallucinations or some kind of stress regarding your physical health. So just ignore it. I mean, I'm not saying just don't get it diagnosed, but if it is just doing it to your mental health, then just ignore it. Another remedy here is this person should be placing Shani Yantra. I'm not talking about that golden yantras that are available in market. No, not those. The real ones make on the which are made on with the special technique on a paper. So I'm talking about that one. Okay. Another remedy for this person is helping younger siblings. The more he will be helping younger siblings, the better he will be getting at partnership and business. Okay. Now, moving to the last lagna, then I'm gonna tell you very interesting thing about this transit. I mean, I feel like it's interesting. I don't know if you feel like it's not interested. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Saturn in the 12th house. Airborne diseases. If you are Pisces, take care of your lungs, because your lungs could be damaged. There could be breathing problems. In Aries sign, the Saturn is coming here in the 12th house, the house originally of Jupiter, and Saturn is joining it. Jupiter is oxygen and Saturn is pollution. So the pollution is getting entered into your lungs. So take care of your lungs here. You will need the best remedy is breathing exercises. Breathe more, exercise more with your lungs. Next, this is looking into the second house. And this is looking into the 6th house. And this is looking into the 9th house. So, he could be losing father due to disease. So take care of your father's health. Father's health here is most interesting. But more importantly, take care of your lungs, because this is gonna give you a lot of trouble. Trust me, this is gonna give you a lot of trouble. Yeah, that's all. And for this, donate iron. Iron material, anything of iron on the day of the transit. And one more thing you can do here is, what else? There was something I was thinking about. Give me one. Yeah, you should donate medicines, breathing medicines. You could be giving nebulizers to some hospital, or you could be donating oxygen cylinders to some hospital, which will be, try to keep you disease free and your father healthy. Okay, now I'm going to show you very interesting thing about this transit. Just a second. Okay, so I'm gonna give it here. Let me just make it right here. Just a second. Hey, come on. Why are you not redoing it? How is that possible? Just a second, okay? Mercury retrograde. Okay, so if your Saturn is here, or here, I'm talking about transit. If your Saturn is moving from here to here to here, or from here to here. So if you're, let me tell you, if you're Pisces, this will be happening if you're Pisces. This will be happening if you're Kirk, that is Cancer. Or this will be happening if you are 6, Virgo, right? Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so this could be happening if you are Cancer ascendant, if you are Virgo ascendant, and if you are Pisces ascendant. So this could be happening to you. You just have to see if two planets, basically three, Sun, Rahu, and Mars. If any of these planets are here, here, or here in your birth chart, and your Saturn is moving towards either Mars or moving towards Rahu or moving towards Sun, you could be having severe accident. So take care of it. Okay, so I will be making another video regarding, the secret of this transit, but I hope this one is enough and this helped you understand Saturn transit for each of the ascendant. I'm receiving one call of my client. So see you soon. Have a good 2023. Try to be more spiritual and happy this year. Take care. Bye.